What if I told you that in 2026, the stock market is not risky? Being uneducated about it is. Right now, millions of Americans are working harder than ever, yet falling further behind. Rent is higher. Groceries cost more. Savings feel pointless. And while most people are scared of the stock market, quietly, everyday people are using it to build real wealth, not overnight, not with gambling, but with systems. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how people are making money and investing in the stock market in 2026, even if you're starting with very little, even if you've never invested before, and even if the market feels confusing or intimidating. And here's the most important part. By the end of this video, you'll understand how money actually works, why most people never get ahead, and how you can avoid the mistakes that keep 90% of investors broke. So stay with me, because this might change the way you see money forever. Let's start with the truth no one tells you. The stock market in 2026 is not the same market your parents grew up with. Technology has changed everything. Information moves faster, opportunities appear quicker, and mistakes are punished harder. In the past, you needed a broker, paperwork, and large amounts of money just to invest. Today, all you need is a phone, an internet connection, and the right knowledge. But here's the problem. Most people don't lose money because the market crashes. They lose money because they panic, chase hype, or invest without a plan. In 2026, emotional investors get crushed. Strategic investors get paid. That's why the first step to making money in the stock market isn't picking stocks. It's fixing how you think about money. The stock market is not a casino. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a wealth transfer system. Money flows from the impatient to the patient, from the emotional to the disciplined, from the unprepared to the educated. Once you understand this, everything changes. Quick check. If you want financial freedom one day, hit the like button so YouTube knows this content matters. And if this is your first time here, subscribe, because this channel is about real money, real investing, and real results. Now let's talk about how to actually start. Before we talk about how to make money, you need to understand how people lose it. Most beginners fail for 3 reasons. First, they chase hype. They buy stocks after they've already gone viral. They hear about a company on social media, jump in late, and panic when it drops. Second, they invest money they need short-term. Rent money, emergency money, stress money, and stress leads to bad decisions. Third, they don't have a system. They buy randomly, sell randomly, and hope things work out. Hope is not a strategy. In 2026, the market rewards people with structure. That means knowing why you're investing, how long you're investing, and what you do when the market goes down. Because here's a secret. The market will go down. That's not a risk. That's a guarantee. The question is, will you be prepared when it happens? Let's talk about the smart way to invest. Not the exciting way, not the viral way. The way that actually works. Step 1 is simple. Start with long-term thinking. In 2026, the biggest advantage you have is time. Even 5 years can completely change your financial future. Instead of asking what stock will explode next month, ask what businesses will still be strong in 10 years. Strong companies, consistent revenue, real products, real customers. This is why index funds and ETFs remain powerful in 2026. They give you exposure to the entire market without betting everything on one company. It's boring, and boring makes money. Once you build a strong foundation, then you can slowly add individual stocks. Not because they're trending, but because you understand them. If this is already making sense, let me know by commenting 2026 below. It helps the algorithm, and it tells me you want more content like this. Now let's talk about how much money you actually need. This is where most people get stuck. They think investing is only for the rich. That's a lie. In 2026, you can start investing with $50, $100, even less. What matters is consistency, not size. Someone investing $200 every month with discipline will beat someone investing $10,000 once with no plan. The real power comes from compounding. Money making money. Then that money making more money. It doesn't feel powerful in the beginning. It feels slow. But over time, it becomes unstoppable. That's why the stock market rewards patience more than intelligence. You don't need to be smart. You need to be consistent. Making money is one thing, keeping it is another. In 2026, smart investors focus on risk management. They diversify. They don't put everything in one stock. They don't panic sell. They understand that losses are part of the journey. The goal is not to avoid losses completely. The goal is to survive long enough to win. That mindset alone separates winners from quitters. If you've learned something valuable so far, share this video with someone who needs it. Most people never learn this because no one explains it clearly. Now let's wrap this up. Here's the truth about making money and investing in 2026. Wealth is built quietly, slowly, without applause. Most people give up right before it starts working. They quit because results don't come fast enough. They doubt themselves because progress is invisible at first. But if you stay consistent, if you stay patient, if you keep learning, the stock market becomes one of the most powerful tools you'll ever use. Not to get rich overnight, but to buy freedom. Freedom of time, freedom of choice, freedom of peace. If you watch this far, you're already ahead of most people. So here's my question for you. In 2026, are you going to stay on the sidelines? Or are you finally going to start building your future? Drop a comment below and tell me, are you a beginner or already investing? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because the next videos will go deeper into strategies, mistakes to avoid, and how to grow faster without losing sleep. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.